Our team has sold over a whopping $225 million in premium just last year alone, and over 7,000 salespeople have been paid. Whether you're a single mom, a grocery bagger, work at the junkyard, a successful doctor looking to make passive income, or an executive tired of the 9-to-5 BS, we're here to interview top producers and managers to help you accomplish your goals and dreams.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We have Zack Valas with us today. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate it.
So, dude, you've been crushing, and you came from solar. What's your biggest month?
Submitted was 70,000 personally. IP was like 55.
Oh, so you issued 55K?
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
That was my second month. So I've been doing it for going on five months.
What do you think about it?
I think it's an unreal opportunity, especially coming from door to door.
How does it compare to solar?
It's not really comparable. I mean, the scalability compared to what it's like in solar, it's like you're never going to be the VP unless you bring on 1,000 guys and you've been in the industry for 15 years. So at 23 to do what Jay's done, what I've done, that you're not going to be up top. That's not possible.
So you can't get to the top.
No, you got too much overhead with the VPs. They're all the way up top, and they've been in the industry for 15 years. So it's really hard for someone young to come in, kill it, and get up there unless they bring on like 500 guys right off the bat. It'll still take time.
Well, talk about what you both have done.
So I got into insurance at 19, 23 now, so I'm going on 5 years. My first year at FFL, we did $1.6 million for the year.
In premium.
Or
Some people don't know what that means, though.
That's how many policies we issued.
And they don't even... So someone could be watching this like, I have no idea what Jay's talking about.
So it's how much insurance was sold, annual premium was sold for the year.
Which is based on what commissions are paid out?
Correct. So we did 1.6 million, then we did 7.6 million, and then we did 22 million.
In issued premium.
In issued premium, yeah.
Which means agents sold policies and their commission, which is, what's the average commission rate?
I'd say about 1,100.
And then people have to deal with chargebacks, cancellations, all these different things.
Chargebacks, 15% fall off. Lead cost. I think our average agent price paid is $500, $800 a week on leads.
So it's not as good as it would look on paper, right?
Compared to solar?
Well, I don't know. What's solar look like on paper?
Yeah, I mean, for anyone in door to door, they can understand where I'm coming from with this. I had a 50% pull-through rate in solar, and I was doing well too. So majority of people, if they have a good pull-through rate, it's in the 60s. So, I mean, if you're selling a product where, at least like 1 out of 2 cancel or even like 1 out of 3 cancel, that's almost like a coin flip. So like that's not a high pull-through rate compared to something like this. I had a 90% pull-through rate my first month, 92%.
I like that pull-through. That just means people stayed on the books.
Exactly.
I do like that.
Yeah, because we call that persistency, but I like pull-through rate better.
100%.
So what would someone need to do this transition? Like, what could they expect? Because a lot of people are leaving solar. I don't know why. I want to learn more on how solar works so I can understand. But I've been getting calls like crazy about people in solar.
Well, with the solar industry, I mean, most of the guys probably came out of high school, came out of college, and they were presented the opportunity where they can make life-changing money. So when you have a young kid and you make the most money you've ever seen, I was brainwashed. I was like, this is the best opportunity in the world. There'll never be another opportunity like this. And that's what they tell you too. But when you actually look at the fact of the matter, is like, well, there are other opportunities. You just need to actually be open-minded enough to hop on a call with someone to actually discuss it, right? You don't have to take the first opportunity that you're presented, but you should be at least open-minded. And that's where it came across with me and Jay. It's like, well, I was open-minded enough to at least figure out what he was doing. I mean, he's 23. He's got a great life. You're like, well, why is that? So at least be open-minded enough to see what the world has to offer. We're the greatest country in the world, right?
Yeah. So. That's how I start all my recruiting calls. Like, how are you? I'm like, dude, I'm effing amazing. We're in the greatest country in the world.
That's true. That's cool. Now, when you started, was it hard to figure everything out?
No, not at all. So I didn't even, I mean, when I started insurance, I didn't think I was going to do like crazy at it. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I knew like, well, I sold door to door. Now I'm gonna be dialing warm leads from home, and I'll get paid out quick. It's like you're telling me I can get paid out in 1 to 5 days. Are you kidding me? It's like I was waiting 3 6 months to get full paychecks. So not to mention all the variables of managing the customer, managing your pipeline, paying someone to manage my pipeline too. It's like it's simple. It's a product that everyone knows what it is. It's life insurance. Everybody needs it because everybody's gonna die.
And the carriers have been around forever.
What? Yeah, 100
Like,
plus
dude,
years.
when people say, is the carrier legit? And you go, well, Mutual of Omaha has been through 2 world wars, the Spanish flu, COVID. They had, dude, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on.
1909 is when Mutual of Omaha started. Like, we had a solar guy. Like, how do I know I'm going to get paid? Because all these solar companies, I guess, they stopped paying people. And I'm like, dude, Google search Mutual of Omaha, how long they've been around. He says 1909. I'm like, there you go.
Yeah, and NLG had death claims on the Titanic, which I still think is so dope.
That is sick.
That's insane.
That's wild, dude. So yeah, that's cool, man. So you basically what you're saying is you like the speed of getting paid.
Well, I mean, for some people, like they don't have, like, yeah, if you set yourself up right in like solar, yeah, like you can go 3 6 months without like getting your full paychecks, but like for a lot of people who need money like now, like if I need money yesterday, you're screwed. Like you can maybe get an upfront of $1,000, or you take a sign on, and then you basically are owned by your company. Like you can't go anywhere else. But like with this, it's like, all right, well, I need $2,000 now. I can go out there and I can sell a $2,000 policy and get paid out tomorrow.
And your sweater says virtual sales.
Yes, sir.
Did you make that?
Yes, sir.
Why? Like, tell us about virtual sales.
It's I think innovation's key. It's 2025. So I come from, a door-to-door background where it's like, I was so closed-minded on any other opportunity. And then once you actually open your eyes to what's actually out there, you'll realize like, well, why would I be driving to appointments, door knocking, cold doors, when I could be dialing warm leads and get paid out super quick. Like these are people who actually want the product.
You still got to close them though.
It's not a hard close, realistically. In my eyes, I think it's pretty easy. They want it or they don't.
Yeah, and you guys had to spend money on Airbnbs and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So like that was my thing. That was my thing. I was like, dude, you're spending, let's just say $8,000 a month on Airbnbs. You could put $8,000 into leads of people requesting life insurance. Now it's not as easy. It's like they request it and they're like, here's my bank account and social. But it is as easy as like you die, everybody dies, you need it, here you go.
Yeah, so you would travel around, get Airbnbs, and then you guys would how many doors would you knock a day?
I mean, I'd probably be like my prime time when I was like dialing like crazy. I'd probably be on the doors by like 12, sometimes even like 10 a.m. To like 8 9 p.m., something like that. It's like hard because like you're in one specific location, so you can only knock that time zone. But like the difference with this, like for people in the door-to-door industry, like they understand this is prime time. Well, if I'm in one location, my prime time is 5 to 8 p.m. Okay, that's my prime time. People are getting home from work. It's a great time to knock. Well, with this, I can dial Eastern time, then switch to Central, then switch to Mountain, then Pacific, then Alaska, then Hawaii. So like I just expanded the prime time by 5 times the time zones. It's like unmatched. You can't do that in solar. You can't do that in door-to-door in general.
Well, some people say they sell solar virtually.
There are people who do that. As far as like the virtual solar, I mean, if you do really well at that, great. But you still have to, still have the times, like the timeline to get paid, the variables of the adders, the install rate, not to mention making sure that you're still with a credible company and the lender. So I mean, it's a lot. I feel like it'd be a lot more difficult to sell solar virtual. Just because like you're not like you're financing a system for 25 years, or at least you're signing them up for a lease for 25 years.
Yeah.
Door-to-door is just not scalable.
Well, dude, like the best thing that ever happened to me was I started with the company at low comp, and it was when the market crashed and we sold mortgage protection. There were no leads. And I would call people and I'd be like, they'd be like, I lost my house and I'm trying to sell a mortgage protection. So it was really hard to make it, and there weren't a lot of leads. But when I started with FFL, it gave me the perspective I needed to really appreciate this thing. Because some people that have never done sales, they come in here, they think this is hard.
Yeah.
But it's like you come from door to door, you think this is literally a gold mine.
100%. You can't even compare it.
You can't even compare it, right?
No. Like I've knocked in the I told you this yesterday. I've knocked in the hottest summers of Texas, 110 degrees. I've knocked in the coldest winters in Illinois, like negative degrees. So like if I can be at home or in an office under a blanket with a space heater at my feet and make just as much money, if not more, and then scale it 10 times what I could in solar, like that's unmatched.
Where do you live?
So I'm from Chicago, like that area, if you know where Hoffman Estates is. But I live in Montana with Jay right now, so we're running it up out there.
Talk about what you're doing. Like you're going around building offices, places. People are moving there. Tell me about this whole thing.
So 99% of my business is in office. So I get people to move down. We have like a team house where like we'll pack it 8-10 guys in a team house. They'll stay there a month or two rent free, stack up money, then they'll go get their own apartment, be locked in for a year with us, and then just grind and showing up to the office at 7, 8 a.m., leaving at 9 or 10 o'clock. Because it's the environment that you're in. I don't think people our age, not saying that they can't do it, but they can't lock in at home. At least I can't, to be honest with you. Like I'd be watching SpongeBob or something. Like there's no way I'm selling insurance at home. But I mean, if you have a mortgage and 3 kids and car payments you have to pay for, I'm sure you could probably work from home and lock in. Like our age, dude, they love getting out of their hometown, moving to Montana, Tampa, Omaha, Chicago. About to open one in Miami, about to open one in Scottsdale, working on one in St. Louis, and then opening one in Dallas. We just hired like a 200-man solar team, Nicolette did, in Dallas. So they're going to open one in Dallas. So just getting the in-office environment. Like, because solar has that really good culture that jump around, do push-ups and stuff. Everybody's broke. Like here we can jump around, do push-ups, and people can make money. Because in solar, the average person could not go there and make money. In insurance, the average person can say, hey, you're going to die. You need life insurance. Here you go. Like it's that, to an extent, it's that easy. But it's not guaranteed, obviously. But it is, like they filled out a life insurance form. Your job's to give it to them. Like when they say they want to think about it, I'm like, you need to think about whether you want to leave money behind for your wife. Like it's life insurance. There's really not much to think about. You die and somebody's got to pay for it. So it's just a lot. The average person can make money here. So
the team house, do you pay the bill for that?
We'll split it up between the managers. Like when we first started, or when I like my next year in, John Egan and I had a 2-bedroom apartment with 20 guys in it.
That was the team house.
That was a team house. Like I would get eviction notices on my apartment for having too many people so many times.
That's crazy. You ever have anybody that like doesn't get along with everybody?
No, for the most part, everybody gets along with each other.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Besides like eating each other's food, but
you just decided to move to the team house.
Yeah, 100%.
So I take it you're not married.
No, sir.
So you could just get up and go, no pets, no nothing.
No, I mean I'm 23, so at this point it's like we're young, like we might as well take as much risk as possible. I mean we don't have anything really tying us down.
Sounds like a blast, actually.
Yeah, dude, sick.
And you guys, do you do plunges with them every morning?
Oh yeah, wake up at 3:45. Hop in the cold plunge, go to the gym, get to the office. The whole
cold
ordeal.
plunge. That's not actually. There needs to be a different name for this because this is in Montana.
Ice plunge,
and it's ice.
Yeah, you got to walk through the snow to get to the.
Yeah,
we
got a pickaxe. Yeah, we got a pickaxe that we have to break the ice with.
How bad is that?
The cold plunge?
Yeah.
I mean, you get used to it. I shot a video in 35-degree weather with no sweatshirt on or anything. People thought I was like doing it on purpose. I was like, I can't feel the cold.
Well, dude, like I have a cold plunge, but it doesn't go down to like whatever that thing is with ice on it.
Yeah, like probably 5 degrees.
It's pretty cold, but you do get used to it.
Yeah.
I love doing something hard right now.
How many people get in that thing every day?
What, 8?
8 of us.
About
yeah.
8.
At 3:45 every day.
Yeah.
What if someone don't get up? You guys.
Oh no, they get up.
You prank them or something?
No, we start banging on the door. Oh yeah, they get up.
Yeah.
Dude, that is crazy.
But it's a culture, it's an environment. Because we all eat at the office together. Like we really don't go out. So we eat at the office together, show up there at 7, 8 a.m., do the sales training, leave at 8 or 9 p.m. at
Now, if
night.
someone's watching this, they're like, yo, I want to get in a team house. What do they got to do?
Call me, we'll hop on a Zoom call, and then we usually pay for the flight or like gas to get out, and then they just got to plug in and lock in.
And get their license first?
Yeah, and get their license with the state first, yeah.
This is probably the craziest recruiting and building strategy I've seen. And it's working because you're killing it.
Oh, no, yeah.
But it's definitely different.
Like, I'd say 80% of the office sleeps on air mattresses right now.
Well, dude, I like it because when you're, like you said, you don't have what are you going to lose?
Yeah, nothing to lose. Especially like most people, they're probably in their hometown. Like I was living with my parents, and I was like, dude, I gotta do something. It's like it's too easy to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So like I come out here, now we're posting content, we're scaling like crazy. It's like, it's completely different. You gotta take that risk.
How much fun are you having though?
Oh, we're having a great time. And I mean we
Do we do Orbeez wars in the office? You know what Orbeez are?
No.
They're like little, not like BB guns, but like gel blasters. But
Nerf
we
gun.
do like Orbeez wars in the office.
Got the puppies going too. Like
Yeah, we have like 2 office dogs in the office and stuff. It's
personal
legit.
haircuts.
Whose dogs?
Mine? Me and my buddies.
Yeah,
They
Dathan.
live at the office?
No, yeah, basically, I guess, yeah. They sleep at our house, but they show up there at 7 o'clock when we do, or 8 o'clock.
What kind of dogs?
Golden doodles.
So you have a dog.
Yeah.
You're a dog dad.
Yeah, I'm a dog dad, single dog dad.
That's cool. Okay, so what advice would you give to someone transitioning as far as sales? What type of leads do you use? What's it like on the phones?
Transitioning from door to door to
Yeah.
insurance. First off, you like I said, you have to be open minded to at least like the opportunity. And once you're open minded to it, you'll see that there's a lot more here than you thought originally. Because most of the time, they're probably not even going to think this is like the best opportunity for you. Because I didn't even look at this. I was so close minded. But once you actually look at it, okay, we'll get licensed. Because once you get licensed, then you can start grinding. Because as far as like the leads, all you do is just dial the leads and then you sell them. It's pretty cut and dry. Yes, there's the people who are, there's going to be a little harder to close than others, but like the persistency is a lot higher, the pull-through rate's a lot higher, and then the sale is a lot quicker and it's a lot easier because they already know what the product is. You don't have to explain what the kilowatt size is or like how many sun hours you're getting or how long the install time is going to be.
And it's just more scalable. Like, we hired a regional is what they call it. He's been doing solar door-to-door for 8 or 13 years. And he's like, dude, I've probably hired 5,000 people and probably only have 30. Like, it's just more scalable and duplicatable.
But a lot of people fail in insurance. I don't think that rate, but a lot of people do fail.
With the rate that we have, like, we probably had 30 people quit last year because they're moving down, they're in the environment, they're sacrificing, they live together, lift together, go to the office. It's like a frat house of entrepreneurs. But my point is it's just a lot more scalable and duplicatable to get people to buy leads of people requesting your help, calling them and selling them life insurance than it is to say, hey, go door knock random people that don't know what you're talking about and didn't ask you to come out to their house.
Well, this is more of like a career.
Yeah.
So
like
What about the building an agency opportunity compared to building an agency in solar?
it's a lot. It all comes down to this. I always tell people this. I have buddies that do really well in solar, but they've been doing it 15 years or so. Like, it's not saying you can't make money building in solar. It's just, would you rather do it in 15 years or do it in 5 years? So it just comes down to what you want out of life and what you're trying to accomplish. It's like other insurance companies. Like, yeah, you could definitely be a millionaire there, but are you trying to do it in 15 or 20 years, or are you trying to do it in 5, 6, 7 years? So like, it all comes down to what their goals are and what they want to accomplish. So like, building here is we have manager bonuses that get paid out monthly. We have producer bonuses that get paid out monthly. We teach people how to structure properly so they have good overrides and a good spread, which in solar they know what overrides and spread are. So like, we have the structure, we have the business, we have the mentorship, we have the manager bonuses monthly, the producer bonuses. We have everything it takes for a door-to-door regional or door-to-door manager to come over here and scale. Just because in door-to-door there's really no, it's just like, like any other insurance company. It's just like hire more people and more people that quit. As long as you're mass hiring more than the people that are falling out, you always stay afloat. But that's not long term. That's an automated business. Like, you're gonna have to keep working until you die.
It's a cycle.
Yeah,
That's what
it's just a hamster wheel.
guys right out of high school, right out of college, they join, they make good money. If they do make good money, they'll stay. The other guys probably won't make anything. They'll quit and then do the same thing over again. Rinse and
So was
repeat.
it hard for you to quit solar?
Yeah, because I mean, I was 20 years old, 21 years old when I made my first six figures. So I was like, man, I don't know if I
I'm the
want to.
man.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to give this up. Like, I
Yeah.
dropped out of college. I'm making six figures. Like all my friends who are graduating, they're not going to make that anytime soon.
Is six figures cool still?
No. I think it's the easiest thing in the world.
It's pretty easy.
Well, I'm just saying, like with the cost, I know it's cool, but like the cost of living is so high.
Yeah, I don't think six figures makes any. I don't think it's like $100,000 a year is not sustainable.
I mean, it could be for people depending on how they want to live.
Yeah, how they want to live. Absolutely.
But I'm just thinking how expensive everything is.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
Did you feel like you had a lot of money when you were when?
Oh yeah, when
Solar's cool. Like the only cool thing about solar is one deposit, like massive,
Yeah,
like you
fat
just, yeah, you just
deposits.
get 80 grand, but it's like 3 months later. Like my deposits, I do 6 figures a month, but it's broken up. If that makes sense. Like I might make 100 grand 1 week, and then 60 grand 1 week, and then another 100 grand 1 week. So it's like broken up. But like in solar, it's just like one lump sum.
the installs are like stacked together, so you'll get like one paycheck where you have like three installs stacked together, and like yeah, like look at my paychecks. Like yeah, I've gotten like 14K on like a Friday, and be like yeah, this is awesome. Like I'm gonna go, like go
What'd you do that Friday?
we were in the college campus, so we went out, of course. But I mean, you're 21 years old. You see a 14K check. You're gonna be like,
That's
whoa,
awesome.
like what's going on?
So you did like it, but at what point did you get frustrated?
Well, I like the money of it, right? But like at the same time, like there's no locational freedom, and the second you stop selling, you're not gonna make a penny.
Yeah.
So like you get paid out. Like the rest, if you stay there, like I have like current guys transitioning over, they have to still go on blitzes in order to get paid out because their managers will put a negative balance on their pay, freeze their accounts. They did that to me.
Like here's the power to insurance. Is I had a buddy on his 21st birthday, got in a car accident, went into a coma, and made 40 grand that month passively. Which like in solar, door to door, you get in a car accident, you're not walking anymore. You're not making any money. It's still earned income. You're still a slave to working. Like when you're building a business, you still have to work obviously, but you have that passive income coming in.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, if you can't do what you're good at, what are you gonna do? It's like I messed up my back and I couldn't knock doors. I had no money coming in.
How'd you mess up your back?
I was squatting. I was doing 75 hard, and I was squatting and messed up my back. But I couldn't knock doors, and I had no money coming in, so I had to figure something out.
For how long?
I probably like 6 months, and then I was assessing.
That bad of a back injury from squatting?
Oh,
What
yeah.
were you squatting?
It was
130.
It was only like 225, but it was like
Just
yeah, it was like compounded though. So it was like that combined with sitting in the house all day, driving appointments, sleeping on the terrible Airbnb like mattress in the
Mattresses.
hallway. So like all that compounded into like me messing up my back where I couldn't really knock doors. And then that's where I was like, all right, well, I need to look at a different avenue because I can't do this. Like realistically, like, do you really want to, like, for any door-to-door guy, do you really want to be 30 years old knocking doors? Like I have my old regionals. I know they don't want to be knocking doors. I know they don't want to be away from their family, but they have to in order to provide for them. It's like this is completely different. You can still be at home. You could still be in the state.
Like I had a buddy make 800 grand in solar, and he had to walk all day. I'm like, dude, I'd rather make 500 grand a year passively than 800 grand a year.
800 is pretty impressive though.
Yeah, but how sustainable is the 800 grand? Like that's the thing is like we had a solar guy's like, well, I make 800 grand a year. I'm like, that's cool. Like, are you willing to keep doing that every single year for the rest of your life?
But is he making that in like overrides or is he
No,
making it?
walking. Just him door knocking.
That guy must be a beast.
Yeah, I'm like, and that's what kind of sold him. I was like, are you willing to do that until you're 65?
So is he gonna do this?
Yeah, no, he transitioned.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he's in the pre-licensing.
Oh, he's gonna be an animal. If you could make 800K knocking doors like that, you probably learned some good skills, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, you're knocking, and especially in Texas, there's like 5 no soliciting signs on each door. So like this, going from that where like they walk out, point at the sign, and then go back in the house and slam the door in your face, to you call them like, obviously you're gonna have some people, but like they'll be like, hey, I've been waiting for someone to call me about the life insurance. It's like
You'll have some people hang up on you, but at least you're
time,
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss in-homes though. Like I like in-homes.
I do too.
Like I had the most memories ever running in-homes.
I used to like knock in leads.
Yeah, all the time.
Like I would just go show up at the lead's house if they didn't pick up.
Or like I would go to like a random door and be like, "Hey, Larry," and be like, "My name's Abraham." I'm like, "Oh, I'm at Abraham. I had to go over your life insurance. You want my shoes on or off?"
Oh, random doors?
Yeah, like and I would just say a random name. Like I would say a random name. Like I was lazy. I didn't want to like if I got no showed, I didn't want to drive to like the other lead, so I would just hit houses and just say, "Hey," I would say, "Hey, Michelle." I'd be like, "My name's not Michelle." I'm like, "What's your name?" And they're like, "Mandy." I'm like, "Oh, I'm at Mandy. Mandy, I had to go over your life insurance. You want my shoes on or off?"
That actually worked.
Oh, all the time.
Crazy.
Or I'd walk up, be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry I'm late to our appointment." And they're like, "What appointment?" I'm like, "I called you 3 weeks ago. I had to go over your life insurance, remember?"
That's legit. So you guys are building a team of door-to-door salespeople to transition to this.
Massive, yeah.
How many people?
I think we have 200 door-to-door reps in the course right now and counting.
Even more than that, for sure.
Yeah. Like, I texted my admin last week. I said, "How many people did we get enrolled in the course last week?" We had like 405 people get enrolled in the course.
You guys are crushing.
I think that
What if someone doesn't want to move into the team house and they got a couple kids and
We have a Zoom
and a
culture.
job? Like,
We have a Zoom. We partner with a few people recently that do only Zoom. So that's the cool part is we've partnered with people.
yeah, because like if I just started right now, I couldn't do that. Like I got 2 kids, I got a wife.
But door to door, the cool thing is though they're already used to moving around. So when you say, "Hey, you got to move here," they're like, "Oh, okay, sounds good. I'll be there next week."
Yeah, that's true. So they're already used to traveling to Texas and all over the place.
Oh yeah.
California, Texas, Florida, Arizona, everywhere.
Yeah, so even if that makes sense. So they're used to going above and beyond what like a normal person would do to make money.
Yeah, and with that, with door to door and sales reps, it's not really training them. It's just coaching and giving them advice.
Because they know how to close.
Exactly, it's just coaching them and giving them advice.
They know how to open, they know how to close.
And they're self sufficient. Like if you can walk all day, dude, like I don't need to tell you to dial.
All they need to do is just know what they're actually selling and just like a little bit of a realm of it. They don't even need to know all of it because they can sell. I mean, if you can go door to door and get someone who never inquired about anything, has no idea who you are, to close them on the spot, sometimes like this is completely different.
So if someone is in door to door, they want to get their license, how can they reach you?
On Instagram, it's Zack, Z-A-C-K, Valas, or hit up Jay Maska.
630-408-0439.
So if you guys are watching this, you want to transition part-time, full-time, hit these dudes up. And then any other tips for someone?
Yeah, we've partnered with door-to-door reps. We're like, "Hey, if you're going to sell them solar panels, sell them mortgage protection." Because they're obviously going up to homeowners. Like, why would you not, if they're going to buy from you once, why would you not sell a mortgage protection policy on top of it to protect the solar panels if you were to pass away and the house?
Yeah, that's good.
I think I've said this to you, but door-to-door guys are going to take over the insurance industry. Just give it some time. Once they start seeing it's going to be a domino effect. Once they start seeing some guys come over here, make crazy money, they're never going to go back.
Yeah, and you're one of those guys.
100%. Look at the shirt.
Yeah, now the companies are going to be pissed off at you guys.
I'm excited.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. My last insurance company, they'd have onboarding meetings about me, and I thought it was cool. Like, if this guy DMs you, don't answer. Just you know what? Just block him right now while we're like doing the onboarding.
Free marketing.
Yeah.
What do you think if someone tells you, your manager tells you to block somebody?
Well, it's so weird to me.
It's like a red flag.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
Yeah. It's a red
Maybe
flag.
I should not block them. That's funny. Well, you guys are crushing it, dude. I'm proud of you guys. I can't wait to see what you do this year and go help door-to-door people and young kids that are looking for something to do. You guys are crushing it at that. Who knows how many people you're going to help? Like, I always say this industry kind of saved my life because I don't know what the other path looked like. And this got me around like just winners.
Yeah.
And changed the way I think, changed the way I live, changed the way I do everything.
100%.
You know? So that's another big reason to get in this industry. Like, get around people that want to sell, they want to get better, they want to win, they want to do better. That's the best thing ever. So you guys are crushing it. Thanks for coming in, dude. Can't wait to see what you do. You're already killing it, selling a ton. And we'll see you guys later.
Appreciate it.